Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. And today is Friday, October the 18th of 2024, and it's a BYU football game. So let's go ahead and let's talk about that right after this. Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Justin. I am Justin, and yes, we are currently outside of Lavell Edwards Stadium. They're just taking down the BYU Cougar TV and everything like that. I'll have to get footage of that, but when you're waiting on people, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, so yes, this is actually coming out on Saturday, October the 19th. But yes, we are here to watch BYU play Oklahoma State. Yes. So let's go ahead and let's take a little bit of a look at inside.
How this goes, we're going to need your help. Here it is. Go, Mighty Cougar.
Cool. 35, 36, and 37.
And number 61, Waylon Lapuaho. Joining our captains is Hyundai Coinflip kid, Mac Every. BYU received some game. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck.
Hey, that was just a pregame show. That was just a pregame show. Okay, so BYU got the ball first. They went down and they scored to make it 7-0. Oklahoma went down and scored. Okay, Oklahoma State, not Oklahoma, but Oklahoma State. They went down and scored 7-7. All right, and so that's how the first quarter would end. And let's go ahead and let's look at the national champions, BYU Cougarettes. right, so I had to wipe out the music there because of copyright issues. I know, stupid, right? But yes, those are the national champions, Cougarettes. They are good. All right, so yeah, the second quarter was just, it was frustrating because BYU only scored 7 points in that quarter, and Oklahoma State scored 14. All right, so let's look at Cosmo and a new stunt that he did here in the timeout in the second quarter. It's the Houdini trick where they magically escape from the box. I guess the defense magically escaped from this game. Yeah, because BYU went into halftime at a 7-point deficit, 21-14. Let's listen to halftime, Justin. Okay, so first half sucked. BYU can't do anything on offense or defense. Yeah, they scored 14 points, but 3 interceptions, and Cowboys are 21. All right, so yeah, where's BYU's defense at? I mean, they're rushing yards. The stats aren't up there right now, but their rushing yards just out of this world. What the heck? They need to really step it up and do something to stop zero. I guess they put the quarterback out, the freshman quarterback. Now the backup quarterback is in, who started the season. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. All right, so are the Cougars going to step it up in the second half and actually show up and play? I don't know. But that is the question all of us have.
Deep to receive for the Cowboys. Number 80, Brandon Presley, and number 83, Cale Cavanis.
All right, so start off the third quarter, okay? BYU kicked it off to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State was already on momentum, all right? They were already on momentum, but something happened during halftime. The BYU defense came out, and they shut out Oklahoma in the third quarter. Oklahoma State in the third quarter, and BYU scored 14 points. Unanswered, okay? Unanswered. 14 unanswered points. And so it's making it 28-21. All right, so this is getting to be a good game. All right? Yeah, it's getting to be a really good game. But this is how BYU brings in the fourth quarter. I think BYU's taking a page out of the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look at what they're doing. right, so yeah, Costa was usually on the ground. We couldn't find him, and he was up on top. He was up on top of the scoreboard. Yeah, go figure, right? So yeah, BYU has a great fourth quarter entry, and they've really stepped up their game. But that was short-lived because Oklahoma State scored a touchdown on the first play. So that puts it at 28-28. Okay? I was like, oh, man. So BYU goes down, and they kick a field goal, 31-28. Still, come on, BYU, what's going on? All right, so during the fourth quarter, it was a back and forth. And as Oklahoma State was driving down the field on 2 fourth downs, 2 of them, it was 4th and 1. And you know what? They got them. They got them. And then they went down and they scored a freaking touchdown to put them up 34-31. Okay? So we can't kick a field goal to win the game. No, we can't. So with a minute 12 left in the game, okay? BYU got the ball. Oklahoma's like, yeah, we won this game. Their offense can't do anything against us, man. BYU drove down the field, and Jake threw a ball right on the money to Lassiter, and he went in and scored the touchdown with like 7 seconds left in the game. Yeah, it's cutting it close, BYU. Then so that puts up BYU up to 38-34. Okay, they made the extra point. Okay, 38-34. All we had to do was hold them. Did BYU hold them? Sort of. So this is the last play of the game. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, they try to do the hook and ladders, the laterals backs and stuff like that, but BYU got down and covered it, and that's how the game ended. All right, so that was a good game. I was kind of scared towards the end when Oklahoma scored that touchdown, but our offense came back out. We'll discuss this a little bit more. Number 13 ranked BYU 38 and Oklahoma State 34. Now that was a good game. That was a very, very good game. I thought it'd be a lot different. I thought BYU would come out and just dominate and just, like they have in the past. I mean, we destroyed Kansas State and Arizona, and Oklahoma State's ranked below them in the Big 12. So never underestimate the underdog. So let's take a look at some stats for BYU and Oklahoma State. So Oklahoma State, they had 66 plays. BYU had 64. Yards, okay, the total yards was Oklahoma State 421, BYU 473. Yards per play, 6.4 for OSU and 7.4 for BYU. Passing yards, 152 for Oklahoma State and 218 for BYU. Rushing yards, 269 for Oklahoma State and only 255 for BYU. First downs, 22 for Oklahoma State, 25 for BYU. Fumbles lost, 0 for both teams. That was kind of amazing. Interceptions. Oklahoma State threw 2 interceptions. BYU threw 3 interceptions. Penalty yards. Oklahoma had 5. That was a false start. And BYU had 15 for a hold and a false start. No, an offside. Sorry. And the time of possession, Oklahoma State, 31 minutes and 43 seconds, and BYU 28 minutes and 17 seconds. Now, so let's look at something here. Okay, so their running back, number 0, Gordon, the second. Okay, he had 16 carries and 107 yards. He was on fire. He was running all over the place. So let's look at BYU. LJ Martin, okay, he had 20 carries for 120 yards. Okay, his average was 6 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. His longest run was 24. So if you go back up here to Gordon, he averaged 6.7 yards a run. He had 2 touchdowns, and his longest run was 50. So LG Martin just punched those little tiny runs here and there. So BYU comes out the victor in this game. Okay, that was the most nerve-wracking game I've been to in a long time. Oklahoma State is always good. I thought they would come in and they play hard, but I thought BYU's defense would step up a little bit sooner, but it didn't. All right, so that is it for the BYU game. Today played last night on October 18th on Friday night. So next week, BYU travels to Orlando, and they're playing the University of Central Florida. I'm not quite sure of the time yet. As of the recording, it had not come out. So I do apologize. I'll put it down in the description when I find out. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys coming around. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you can hit that bell notification, that's, of course, after you subscribe, so you can get notified of all the videos I put out here on Just Justin. I have several different things I'm doing. So come back and enjoy some videos. And until next one, I will see you later. And go Cougs. You gotta do better.